Well, I'm back to working on the chicken coop. It's amazing how far I got to get back to get the whole thing in the frame. But I got the trusses on the roof, or the supports, whatever you call them. Got the metal all fastened down to the roof. There's also sheeting underneath that. And going to, over here on the side, I'm going to have a big door right here so that I can get the get in there to clean it out. And on the back side, we're going to put a ramp, cut a hole here for the chickens to come in and out. Oh, sorry, cut a hole here for the chickens to come in and out of, with a ramp coming down to the ground here. See the roof. Little mangled recycled metal that I had from a shed that collapsed. And I'll do another update and get back with you. Well, I went ahead and put some siding on, some this recycled metal I had. And I think I got enough to do the whole thing. Better than painting, I guess. And I'll show you the holes I cut out over here. Here's a door to get in there to clean it out. A little view of the inside. And these top corners, I decided I'm just going to cover those with chicken wire because I have plenty of overhang to where I don't have to worry about water or anything getting in there. They need some ventilation. In the winter time, I'll just nail some plastic or piece of plexiglass over it. And that's the hole that they're going to come in and out. I'm going to have a ramp going up to it from the ground here. So there's that. I'll give you another update when I get some more accomplished. Well, we're pretty much done with the chicken coop. Just gotta get us all fenced in, and I gotta make my ramp going up to the coop so the chickens can get in and out. I do have some buttoning up I have to do on the siding. I didn't have long enough screws for the joints where they come together, but I found where I can steal some from. My old chicken coop door that I had in the other run. And here's the side. And I made this little door out of the old door on the shed to gain access to the inside. And here's the front. Of course, those boards down there won't be there. Just kind of got those sitting there. There'll be fence across there. I figured the chickens would like to sunbathe after, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun will be shining straight down underneath the coop there, and there's a really soft sand, and the chickens will love to do their dirt bathing there. I'll show you the other side here. So a few more things to button up, and also gotta get the fence up, but I think we should be moving the chickens in tonight. We're pretty much done with the new chicken coop. As you can see, we already got the turkeys in there. I'll go back through. We're going to scrub the outside, and I'm probably going to take a block of wood and a hammer and do a little body work to this metal, straighten it out and screw it down a little better. I did go through and put a lot more screws in the siding, but I can use a few more and need to straighten out the bends and stuff in it. Got the chicken wire all on. Turkeys are already in there, having a little late night snack. Got a little door here on the side. I used the old door from the shed, handle and all. And as you can see, well, it's kind of dark. I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see. But we got the bedding in there for them. That actually closes nice and tight, so I don't have to worry about having a latch on that. But what I did here is I had some metal supports from the back of the old shed doors that I cut into pieces, and using those as latches works out pretty good. This one's a little tight. And I'll show you the back side. This is 100% enclosed. Nothing's going to be able to get through. As you can see, even the top is covered. Reused the same chicken wire we had from the chicken run. Got the ramp going into there for them to make it easy to climb up in there. This whole project cost $5.56, screws and nails. That's it. Everything else was recycled or reclaimed from the old chicken run. All the materials, the wood came from, I'll show you a panel here. My father-in-law got me a bunch of these panels right here. They were used to crate up ATM machines from the local casino. That's what the whole structure is made out of. And there's 2x4 reinforcing that I put inside for the roof trusses to handle the snow load. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of trim all the way across the front of there to make it look a little nicer. And I'm going to take and, you see how this edge is just kind of rounded over like that? I'm worried that the water is going to just come down and seep on here and rot out this front. So I need to have like a drip edge somehow on here. So I'm thinking about right here, I'm going to run a bead of caulk across there to give something for the water to stop and drip off of. Or I can nail a piece of metal on there and caulk the metal. I'm not sure yet, but I'll get to that. But we will be moving chickens in tonight. Turkeys already love it. First thing they did when they got in here was start flopping sand all over themselves. But nice little project. I think this is going to be a lot more convenient for us, getting the eggs and keeping the chickens safe so we don't lose any more. Well, you know, we lost probably, we lost 2 turkeys so far this year. And I would guess we're probably up to 40 chickens counting last winter that we've lost. Due to chicken hawks, coyotes, cougars, you name it. We get them all here. But that's the chicken coop. Thanks for watching. It's 11 o'clock at night and we're, I guess I gotta try to be quiet here. We're out here to grab the chickens and move them into the new chicken coop. About half of the chickens in here. Just got them their feed bucket in here, so they're all set for tomorrow. And I got a pool full of water out back. So they're styling How you guys like your new chicken home? I guess no comment. Well, I'll ask you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye, chickens.
I want to see it.
Where are you? I can't even see you, Lily.
Ah, hi.
Let me see your hands. Got your gloves on, your work gloves? You having fun out here?
Yeah, no, I have.
You want to look at the chickens?
I can't see.
You can't see? Well, let me lift you up. Maybe Mom can lift you up. I can't hold the camera. Oh, we got a taker on the food already.
I want to go in there.
No, you can't go in there.
All right.
All right, come on.
Coming in from the nesting box, see if we can get an angle on them here. Boy, they're digging down. Well, the turkeys have found their favorite spot to be. Ain't that right, gobble gobble? You're gonna make a fine meal. So as you can see, we have a loose chicken. Actually, we had 3. I've caught 1, but the other 2 are a little more evasive. You know, you forget one little thing and you end up with loose chickens. I had this little top vent here that I forgot to nail that chicken wire on. I set it in there and was gonna nail it and forgot all about it. I came out this morning, they found the vulnerability and knocked that chicken wire out and flew out of here. All the other ones are nicely in their new chicken run, and as you can see, they're digging massive holes back here, having a good old time. But while I was trying to catch the chickens this morning, I heard this weird scream coming from back here in the woods behind the chicken run, and it scared the living daylights out of me, and I looked and I could see something moving rather quickly to the left and to the right. It was moving all over. Never got a chance to see exactly what it was. I could only see like the top of its back, and it moved so fast that but the noises it was making were very distinctive, and I've never heard them before. I'm going to go online and see if I can try to find the sound that I heard to try to identify the creature that was running around back here and scaring me to death. I had to put Lily in the house because I didn't, from the size of it, I knew it was too big to be a bobcat, and it was, it definitely wasn't a bear. A bear couldn't make a sound like that, so I'm guessing either a cougar or mountain lion or some kind of large cat is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go online and try to figure out what exactly that noise was. So I'll try to get these other chickens rounded up and put them in there. Now I still have a bunch of chickens in the other coop yet. What I did is I only took the chickens out last night that had bright red combs that were really healthy looking. And the rest of them I left in there to see if they're laying eggs or not. And you know, to find out why they're not laying eggs, and why their combs are so pale looking. You know, it could be a health issue or I don't know, but I'm going to investigate that further because I don't want to have the egg layers mixed with a bunch of potential egg eaters. So I'll let you know. So the next clip that you're going to see is not an actual recording that I did. It's a video of what I found on the internet of it's a female cougar calling for a mate, and you'll see that that is exactly the sound that I heard this morning coming from not even 50 feet away from me back here behind the chicken run. Makes me a little nervous, especially having a little one running around here. I have to keep an extra close eye on her. I mean, we did know that there was cougars around here, but kind of get an uneasy feeling when you feel like they're stalking you. I mean, the thing obviously saw me walking around back here talking while I was making my video, and yet I watched it pace back and forth. It was just tall enough to where I could see the top of its back, but I couldn't see its body and know exactly what it was. But from the height of it, you know, I kind of figured what I was looking at. The thing didn't seem scared at all. I mean, for about at least 3 minutes, it paced back and forth, probably 20 yards in either direction. And finally I made some loud noise and it ran off. And but then today, I don't know if it's just that my senses are heightened because of what happened this morning, but I've noticed our dog Lady going up to the edge of the woods in different areas of our property here and growling and barking into the woods, which is something that she doesn't normally do. So I might have to start carrying a pistol when I come out here. So this next clip, get ready to watch it. I want to let you know one more time, this is not a video that I recorded here on my property. This is just a clip to show you the sound that this thing made this morning, and it was identical to the sound. Maybe a little bit of a deeper sound. The same sound, but maybe a little deeper, like it was more of a more mature or larger animal. Enjoy the clip. These chickens seem to like their new home so far. Except for the ones that tried to escape this morning. Stop. Don't chase them no more. We'll try to get them again. Well, we caught one more chicken, and as you can see, they are using the ramp. I was worried about that. If they would figure out how to get in there to lay eggs. Of course, they always figure out how to get out, but they seem to have a harder time trying to figure out how to get in. But there's only one chicken loose now, so we'll just keep on trying. Well, I can see it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge feeding chicken scraps to the chickens here. Or kitchen scraps to the chickens, rather. This is all leftovers of yesterday's meals. We save everything. that's edible for a chicken. And we give them a nice little snack every day, and they like to get the greens and pick these corn cobs clean, and they'll eat just about everything here. There'll just be cobs left from the corn, which they'll continue to pick at that for a few days. And then it'll turn into compost and make the soil richer back here. Well, I dropped it through the fence up here. Easiest way to do it. I'm afraid if I open up the door down here, they'll come running out. See them over there, they're fighting over a big chunk of country style rib left over from last night's dinner. Sparkles there, loving that corn. Got a tomato fan here. Well, I'm glad they like tomatoes because I got plenty of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1. That one looks like he has a wilty on him.
Turkeys never seem interested in table scraps. My turkeys I had last year, they'd eat anything. But these ones here, all they like is their food, that's it. The thing I forgot to mention about what I did here was I started to get concerned about putting chicken wire right here where you see this goat fencing, because in the wintertime when the snow drops off the roof, I'm afraid it wouldn't go through the chicken wire very easily, and it could become a problem putting weight on the fence. So I opted to put this chunk of goat fencing that I had close to the roof, so that when the snow and ice falls off, it's got a better chance of falling through these bigger holes than what it would through the chicken wire. So hopefully that'll work out, and I'm sure I can coax it if I have to. Reach over with a broom and kind of pound on it to get it to go through the chicken wire. But of course we won't know till winter.